I saw you.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
I'm trying, you little shit. Uh, maybe I should hurry up. Got a little picture of a little piggy pog to join us today. Oh my god, that's right. This entire game is all about guts and organs and stuff. Yes! Oh, the music is here. Okay. Welcome everyone to A Machine for Pigs. I remember this game. Hold on, holy shit. It's so loud. Okay, hold on. Start the game. We'll get this over with. Not get this over with like the whole game, but like I need to get out of this menu because it's so goddamn loud. I do love the music though. So this is Amnesia's first sequel, like a proper actual sequel, kind of. Narratively, it's more of a spin-off, but effectively, it's definitely a sequel. I'll talk about how this game was received a lot more later. He who makes a beast of himself removes himself from the pain of being human. That is,
Daddy. Daddy. Please don't kill me.
the audio design in this game is some of the best I know of. Like, in games. You gonna roll your head up? Yeah, that always happens. These first few Amnesia games. Did I fall out of the bed? I did. So... the hand, it has a little suit collar. It has a little cuff on it because it's Oswald's hand instead of Daniel's.
Daddy, Daddy, find us.
Or Henri's. Let's see here. I wake alone to a house in silence. That missing sound of children playing is like a dark and... What the hell does that say? Let me see this. Fecund sepulchre, beckoning me to begin a descent to the loam where surely only bodies may be found. no matter. My children call and I shall answer. I will find them. What a strange fucking way to word things, bro. So strange. So, this game, just for a bit, let me just sit down here. Ugh. Just for some context, this game is widely regarded as the worst Amnesia game. It's one that people really do not like. And the reason for that...
I held your hand and watched the blood pool between your legs. You lived long enough to see Edwin, but not Enoch. I will take care of them, my love. I promise you this.
I guess we'll see. Is this like... What is this for? Why do you cage people up in the beds? So strange. It's not... I mean, like, you would be... it's cozy in its own way, but it's like, that's kind of messed up.
Papa, Papa, this way.
So, this takes place... So, it's 1839 that the Dark Descent took place. And this takes place 60 years after. Right before the turn of the century. 1899. I actually... yeah. So, people didn't like this game because it was nothing like the Dark Descent. Like, it's not much like the Dark Descent at all, nor is it like any of the other Amnesia games. I like every Amnesia game on its own for what it is. Like, I actually think that's, like, the Amnesia franchise's strength, is that no game is like any other in the series. That philosophy that Frictional holds to themselves is actually why that's what I believe makes the Bunker so good as a game, is that Frictional didn't feel like they were bound to the previous games. Mechanically speaking, anyway. Attics and nurseries. But they slept in the attic when they were babes in arms, and perhaps they have hidden there now? I remember I insisted upon it, midway between my bedroom and my office.
There's a bad man coming.
Edward and Enoch's diary, October 11th, 1899. Daddy says there won't be a Christmas this year. He is much too busy. Nanny says we must not disturb him. He is ever so busy. He is gone for work before she wakes us, and often we are asleep before he returns. We found a bird in the garden with a broken wing. We gave it to Nanny, who said it was a filthy thing, and hid it with a rolling pin. Later, we crept downstairs to bury the body when everyone was asleep. There was a pig in the garden. We heard it snuffing about. Then Daddy came and said we had to come inside straight away. He was furious, but we think he'd been crying again. Weird. Yeah, oh, by the way, crouching in this game is so much more like, shit. Crouching in this game is so much more like, crawling. Like, look how low this guy goes. Like, that is a proper crouch. Also, there's no inventory in the game. It functions a lot like what people would describe normally as a quote-unquote walking sim. So it's just... Machine for Pigs entirely is just a game where you explore... Like you just experience the story. You just experience the story, and there's like no secret endings to get. There's no specific ways to play, no inventory management, like I said, because there's no inventory. I remember the story of this game being good. I remember because there's nothing mechanically to distract anybody, like from anything else, like to distract you from from the story. The story kind of takes front stage, front and center. Yes, he said, I know these ruins. He was a shabby fellow, all rotten with some malodorous disease. Malodorous disease. I caught him looking at me strangely, as if what he really wanted to know was how I knew of them. Biting back the temptation to box his ears for the impudence, I simply smiled and told him that my family's library contained intriguing travel books. The illiterate oaf did not understand that, of course. He agreed to lead us anyway. I have told the children, truly, this will be an extraordinary adventure. If these old stones hold the financial benefits I predict, it will be merely the first of many. So, the unmarked, like the notes there that are labeled, but are not, like they're not titled, like they're dated, but they're not titled. Those are Oswald's,
Daddy.
um, they're Oswald's diaries. Oswald Mandis being the character that I'm playing as right now.
You don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful.
Ah, you have one of those wonderful Martin bills. No, of course not, my dear fellow.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
Most useful. You understand, of course, why the Ministry sent me. That they have concerns.
Oh yeah. So just like the Dark Descent, I think this game has like at least just as good of voice acting. The voice acting is like phenomenal in this game.
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
So, also, unlike Daniel and Henri, Mandis will actually talk as you play as him during important parts of the story. Fuck. Wait, why do you have a secret compartment in your house, bro? You could watch people, like... You could watch people? Like, that's messed up. Clockwork in the soul. Replacement is dissatisfactory, so like a pump. Better the intestinal canal, like a tapeworm, already hosting intrusion and the breed. Brass better than copper, more resistant. Filament sewn to bone hold. Marrow pipe removal with needle potential. Composite replacement straightforward. Will respond to electromagnetic inducement to increase yield rate. Serum provides accelerated resetting resulting in naturalized movement within 2 to 3 days. Subjects still require severing of frontal lobes to reduce emotional distress upon reactivation. Damn it, damn this wretched soul, if only it were clockwork. Weird.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, An empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
Any other notes I'm missing or anything? Yeah, so you can just creep on your family, dude? What the hell was that? Like, what's the point of a room like that? Oh yeah, the doors like flash golden when you can go through them. In Lily's honor, a banquet. Lilibeth Lily Mandis, interred here on 26th of September, 1890. The angels weep you to the glory, your teeth sold for the dullies of the poor.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
So, because, to elaborate on what I was talking about, hold on, I think there's going to be a...
Daddy.
To elaborate on what I was talking about before, if the game is not, like, trying to have, like, compelling gameplay moments for you, because there's, like, no real gameplay mechanics. Then this, like I was saying, the story takes center stage. And so with that, the pacing benefits, in my opinion, like in terms of like conveying the story to you, I think the pacing is better than in the Dark Descent. They have like these sections where you, or especially Rebirth. Rebirth does not have the best of pacing when it comes to the story. They're really long, drawn-out sections. Am I going the right way? I feel like I just kind of want... I mean, like I said, there's no like alternate pathing or anything, but I feel like... I'm gonna run back there. I feel like I... Weird. Shit.
Mandus, do you know me?
Who are you? Where are my children?
Trapped, Mandus. Far below us. The machine is fouled. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are engaged. If you help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power, Mandus. Drain the flooding and restart the great engines.
How? Where should I go? Hello? Hello?
So, one of the criticisms that people had for this game was that there were moments where you went outside, and this is before Rebirth, where you were outside quite a bit, that it was like wasted opportunities or something, like that you would go outside into the city streets, but like nothing would come of it, like it was a waste, like just kind of, you're out here and... Oh shit. Were those the kids, or was that something else? Couldn't get a good look at that. So they have all these assets, right? Like where you're outside in the city streets, and it's like you don't really explore the city all that much. But We'll see. I think a lot of times people feel obligated to... They feel obligated to brand loyalty in a weird way. Like... Like when you, sorry. Like the Dark Descent, right? Like, so that was the first Amnesia game, and everyone's like, oh my god, like that, like Frictional made that game, which means that it's good. So Machine for Pigs, which wasn't made by Frictional, actually, it was published by them, but it was the Chinese room that made this game. Game bad, because Frictional not make, of course. Oh. December 20th, 1899. I am to have a visitor. The distinguished Professor A. He is... Does that say he is come? He is come to ascertain my mental well-being after my prolonged absence from the club. But I am not stupid. He is here to spy for them. When they stalked the Ripper, he was often called to pontificate upon lacerations and missing organs. And now it comes to me, to doff and wheedle, and my dear sir, but you must still grieve, and perhaps just a quick look at your engines, the triumph of the age. He knows nothing of loss, nothing of sacrifice. But to refuse, that would simply poke the hornet's nest, invite a swarm of interlopers and thieves. I must entertain this buffoon and submit to his intrusion. Perhaps I should show him the tripery. See whether his stomach, so trained by rummaging in the innards of clumsily vivisected whores, is strong enough to stare into the real engines of his golden age. I may even introduce him to Jack, or his sons at least. We have stronger locks on the windows now, and we bring their toys to them. Huh? I wonder, what the hell? I am recording this a day after I recorded the episode on Justine, and I haven't been having a great day, so I'm just kind of, you know, scatterbrained. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, what is all these secret compartments? And they're all in the bathrooms. Are you creeping on your wife? Maybe it's for the best she's gone, dude. What the hell? Wait, what is that? I can't tell what that is. I mean, I've beaten this game, so I have a guess what that is, but I'm not gonna tell you just yet. Yeah, so the lantern has infinite fuel, so there's no real reason to, like, not have it around. I'm not sure where I go. Wait, can I just open this? Okay, no. Well,
Hands are bleeding, raw. I scrub and scrub, but the smell will not lift. How can I hold my children with these hands now? How can I kiss them goodnight with lips that have issued such instruction?
if you have seen any of my gameplay on The Bunker, You might remember a mechanic that game had. How do I lean? How in the world do I lean? Leaning's a thing, isn't it? Oh, it's with the right stick instead of the left stick. So I can lean while moving. That's funny. Hey. Cool. If you remember in the bunker, there was a mechanic where while the monster was nearby, the lights would flicker. Like all the electricity stuff would kind of falter a bit. So that's kind of what is happening.
I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
Wait, now are these gates open? Yeah, now they're open. What the hell?
He's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
I'm coming, kids. I'm trying. Make sure I'm not forgetting any of these notes, because it's like the only real riveting gameplay going on here. Ouch. I hit my head. Where once we sat to weep Lily's passing, under weapons that cannot slay the angels to retrieve her from heaven. Look beyond the paintings, Oswald, where once you watched her bathe. The children must have discovered those secret places and taken refuge there. That voice on the telephone, he speaks as if he knows me, and indeed I seem to remember him. Like a twin pulled away from the other at birth, I feel we are entwined, though I cannot conceive of how. I am a drowning man grasping for the surface within my own house. Beneath me, I know there are splendid architectures hidden in the dark, if I can only find the entrances. Like, bro is writing this right now. He's writing fire, like, poetry when he's, like, getting stalked in the hallways of his own house. Like, priorities, dude. On bears and bathtubs. And after the party, she took my arm and said, "But darling, however did you get from the trophy room to the guest bathroom so quickly? Everyone considers you quite the magician. My darling Lilibeth, my father's house has many rooms, and as for mine, well, it also has its secret chambers." Metal ticking as it cools and contracts. This must be the strange machine my new friend told me of. If my children discovered this place, it is entirely conceivable they strayed downwards. Delighted in their discovery. Very well. It seems my route is predestined. The descent begins. He's just excited. It's like, bro, like, get moving. What are you doing writing all this stuff? Kind of sounds like a pig. Squealy squalling in the distance. Don't I have to, like, ram the gate with this vehicle or something? Oh.
Come and see, Papa. We found an egg. A stone egg.
Oh, God. It's like an orb, not a stone egg, against the rising waters. Send to the tramp catcher. Cush the old man, sink him in a barrel of gin. When he's all mixed and the bones turn to jam, we'll raise a glass kindly to him. Yeah, the loading screens in this game are a lot more, like, profound and indirect in terms of storytelling, which makes them a lot more thought-provoking. In The Dark Descent and Justine, if you just saw that video. Um, those loading screens were very direct. They would they'd tell you like they'd tell you what was going on. Okay, we'll go for a few more minutes. I didn't want this video to go on too much longer, but we're making okay time. I figured in half an hour we'd be a bit farther in the game than this, but we're doing good. June 3rd, 1899. I realize now that my fear of dirt stems from the disease I contracted climbing those lost jungle temples. It is as if those clean places, so free of humanity's filth, imprinted upon my soul and left it fragile to what I find here. Fear is what keeps us all in our places, and the fear of the flesh, the ruin of the flesh, is the greatest of them all. I am sickened, I am ruined, but I will build such machines to contain this plague and heal us all. A new century is upon us.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
The hell did you just call me, kid?
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
There was a mod jam for the bunker. Where players were they had submitted like with your bare hands. You're just gonna take that out. So there was a mod jam for the bunker, and one of the ones that made the Frictional's top 3, it must have been community voted and not just Frictional's own opinions, but it was, one of them was a game that used Machine for Pigs assets. And so there was another, I'm distracting myself just pressing the button at the same time I'm talking. Another one was using Rebirth's assets. And so it's cool to have the bunker modded to have Machine for Pigs and Rebirth's assets, because it's like you have a gun, and like they probably had it so that you could like shoot, you know, whatever horrible monsters are in this game. And shoot other stuff. So there's no inventory, so I have to carry this stuff myself. Oops. There we go. No. No. I put it... There we go. We're gonna replace these fuses. Oh. Here we go.
Bandaged feet and eyes. Small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Was I supposed to be up here? What does that sound? Wanted to get out of this area, but I can leave the episode here. What did that do? I feel like these barrels are supposed to fall, but maybe they're not. Here we go. I guess now I was supposed to, yeah. Yeah, now I was supposed to bring that fuse. Of course, that was when I left it all the way up there. Boy, there's a new event in Apex going on, and it reminds me a lot of Blackout. When I actually used to play Blackout before I met the rest of the Wubs, and good fucking god, dude. Maybe I should hurry up. August 19th, 1899. Von Keichenbach writes of the Odic force, whilst that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul. They are both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and innard, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but here, in our temples of steel, I have witnessed the severed head of a man, recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage, immersed in a solution of the Brennenburg compound upon his compound. Open his eyes and cry, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where is my body? We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dead darling Lily, it is too late for you, but I promise you this. I will save our children from death, and if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction." The Brennenburg compound, eh? Yeah, when the lights flicker, and because the lantern is electrical in this game, Jesus. Yeah, the lantern's going to flicker. That's right, I was supposed to come here so that I can... I saw you.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
I'm trying, you little shit. Circle? Yeah, it's a circle, okay. Good to know if I get chased by anything around here. Oh, wait, where the hell am I supposed to go?
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
Almost sounded like Trey Parker there.
I told you he'd come.
What the hell is this? Okay.
Extraordinary, quite extraordinary. And you built it all. Good God, man, you have been busy.
It is wonderful how tragedy focuses the mind. What else was I to do? Fall into grief, pine, and fade in my hopelessness? Why not then simply die in that jungle amongst those dead temples?
Huh. So that is one of the decontamination areas. Okay. Okay. Now that we're out of the cellar, I will see you all next episode. I'm excited to get this game going. So I'll see you next time.